Thing the team was able to accomplish during the bye week?
Really just getting after it and just continuously competing like we're preparing for a game on Saturday, you know what I mean? I feel like there was no drop-off as far as like our energy in practice, you know what I mean? So I think we took advantage of what we had.
What does this one and this trip mean to you going home and being a part of this one closer to home where the recruitment was so intense between these two schools at the end?
Oh, yeah, I mean, it definitely means a lot to me, man. I finally get to play in a stadium that I've grew up watching tons of games in, you know what I mean? So I think it'll be a great experience, you know.
How much family are you going to have out of this one?
Too much to count, you know what I mean? Yeah, for sure.
It's hard to get tickets considering this is also just a really big game that I'm sure a lot of other people want to be at.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, yeah, it was pretty hard to get tickets. I just had to tell some people that they have to buy their own, you know what I mean? But hey, I try to do what I can do just for my immediate family, you know what I mean?
For you personally, how do you keep this week just about the game? And it's obviously just for the logistics of family and stuff like that. And the trip back home. What does this process look like for you?
I mean, really just approaching it like every other game. You know what I'm saying? Just practicing as hard as I can, getting the best looks from all the best guys, and really just doing what I do. Make sure I'm still hydrated and eating the same. Keeping my weight up, and just doing what I have to do to make sure I'm ready.
What do you see from Braylon Trice on tape that makes him just so effective for them?
I think he's a really good player. I think he has a super high motor. He's relentless with his rush, and I think he's really great with his hands. I think it'll be the best competition that I've had so far in college.
About 4 and 52 as well for them.
Yeah, I think they're all I think they're all pretty good rushers, all good competition. You know what I mean? Definitely got my hands full, and I'm ready to work for it.
Having gone to games at Husky Stadium, I assume you have a sense for what the environment might be like.
Oh, yeah.
And all of that.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's always super crazy, purpled out. You know what I mean? That's just how it is. You know what I mean? But I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm ready for it.
Does it surprise you at all that as someone that's grown up very familiar with the rivalry, this is the first time both teams are ranked in the top 10?
That actually is pretty crazy. I mean, super great teams. You know what I mean? On both sides of the ball. You know what I mean? I really don't think there's been a matchup compared to this one in the last 10 years maybe. And but I think it's gonna be a fun game.
Last time you were in a hostile environment, there were some false start issues. You feel comfortable with kind of where you're at with all that?
Yeah, I'm gonna say I think I've gotten a lot better, and I've definitely improved a lot. And really just making sure that I'm cool, calm, and collected. Something that coach has been preaching is the eye of the storm. The center of the storm is the calmest, you know what I mean? So that's where we're trying to get to.
That little tackle, just what's made Johnny so good this season for you guys?
I mean, really, I feel like a lot of the work that we put in together from the moment that he's gotten here, that's been my right hand. He plays on the right side, you know what I mean? We've put in a relentless amount of work, and he's just showing it week after week.
Take us into the recruitment a little bit, Josh. And you're one of several top Washington guys who've come here the last several years,
right.
But obviously fans are fans. You're going to hear it both ways. What was that like? It was April for you when you were making that decision. What were you thinking, and what was dealing with the reaction of it thereafter?
I mean, I really just made the best decision for me and my family, and I feel like there was a lot of hostility that I got from the fans in Seattle, but I mean, it wasn't their decision to make. So.
All right, thanks, Josh.
Thank you, guys.